gosh, Evan, the elevator pitch, definitely pure gold. I can see how that would be so valuable for everyone to know. Now, let's pivot and talk about what I'm going to share this week with Sam. So, Sam, I hope you're ready because this little hack is going to be very helpful for probably a plethora of things that you could set up using task automation. Today, I'm going to give you one example. So, let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to talk about task automation in ChatGPT. Now, the example I'm going to use today is as a real estate professional, you're probably having people ask you all the time, what's going on with rates, right? You're making your calls, you're talking to people, you're at networking events, you're anywhere, you're at the grocery store with your name tag, and people ask you what's going on with rates. And while you may be pretty dialed in, or you have a lender that shares a newsletter or things like that with you, it would be really cool if you could just kind of every week get like a pulse on what's going on. You could actually do this daily if you wanted to. So I set this up weekly. So we'll use that as our example today. And yet you could definitely do this as a daily option as well. So what I did is I came to ChatGPT, created a brand new chat. And over here, I have the prompt that I gave it. As a weekly repeating task, can you give me a mortgage rate update every Monday morning at 8 a.m.? You can source this link as a resource. So this is just the FreddieMac.com daily mortgage rate. So here it is if you want to see what it looks like. It gives a little bit of an overview and gives you the charts and the information on 30-year fixed rate mortgages and 15-year fixed rate mortgages. It's a hard thing to say. So it gives you that. So what we're doing here is basically setting up an automation for ChatGPT to every day, or not every day in this example, but every week go in, you could do it every day, and go in and grab that information off the website and create kind of a little bullet pointed overview for you as the agent. So that way you know what's going on and you can speak educatedly about that particular space. And so this is what it came back to me with. Absolutely, I've set this up as a recurring task every Monday at 8 a.m. based on Freddie Mac's PMMS. Each week, I'll deliver a tailored summary covering current mortgage rate overview, what's influencing rates, key insights for buyers and sellers, and action guidance. So I was looking at these different formats because it said, what formats would you like to see this in? And so I said, put it into an email format from a real estate coach to real estate agents with talking points to share that specific week with their database of clients. So if you are a real estate professional, though, you could say, put it in an email format from myself, the real estate professional, to the database folks that I have, right, to the people in my database, so that I could speak to them about what's going on in the market. It could even be a piece of a newsletter. It could be a touch in a SmartPlan. There's so many ways that you could use this. And then what it did for me is it created the header and then the snapshot for this specific week. It went ahead and created it for me, and it even gave me like a tip, asked me how I wanted it formatted, and it's just ready to go. So it says, see you next Monday at 8 a.m. with the next update. So I think that this is just an example of one thing that you could do to automate tasks. You can probably think of a dozen other tasks that you could automate, but this is the way to simplify your life by having ChatGPT utilize its resources to generate information that you already needed and have it into one spot that you would be able to easily access it and communicate it in a way that makes sense. So again, I hope that this was a helpful little tip for you on the old AI. And I can't wait to hear what comes next.
Hey, wait, no, seriously, subscribe. Do it.